Welcome Matt podcast. I'm pleased to have Ashley Moffatt with me here today.
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm so great. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have you.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you came in from Hamilton today.
I did.
Yes.
Steel City.
Steel? Is it actually made out of steel?
No. Well, yeah, it's made upon steel. The whole industry is steel, but the tides are turning. People are losing their jobs in steel. It's become a real art hub to the point where there are people wearing T-shirts everywhere that say, art is the new steel.
Art is the new steel.
Yeah, like my dad and all his friends hate it. Like, they're just like, screw you guys.
Yeah.
We've been working in this shitty factory forever, and you guys are like just taking all of our money to make art. Stop
Instead
asking.
Of a steel factory, it'll be a t-shirt factory.
Yeah.
So now, T-shirt art city.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it is. Yeah.
So do you have some shows coming up?
Yeah, lots of shows in July, and you can find out about them just on my Twitter, but I have one that I'm really excited about. Georgia Brooks, she's from here, she's been living in LA for years, is coming back, and she's coming to the Comedy Bar July 29th at 9:30, and oh boy, I'm opening for her.
Nice.
When I first started comedy, like 30 years ago, she was like my idol, and I was such a nerd. I would like reach out to all these people that I like thought were so funny, send them. She was the only one who responded ever.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
And now like I've got these dickhead friends like Julia Ladkowitz and Amanda Brooke Perrin, who I did the same thing to. They didn't respond until years later when I got like okay at comedy and a car. Dicks. Just kidding. I love them.
People love other people with cars.
They do.
Yeah.
But Georgia, she was just always so nice to me and so supportive. And then she moved to LA, and she hasn't been back in like a couple of years. And she's making big waves out there. She's like a powder keg, just ready to blow up. But she's gonna come back here, and I'm gonna host her show. And I think it's just her and I. I'm just really excited to see her.
Yeah, that's
and
perfect.
It's just, I've been doing comedy for so long now, but there's still people who like, I don't know, I got nervous in front of, like, I'm nervous.
A little starstruck?
Yeah. I've done stand up in front of like thousands of people. I've done it on TV, but this is probably the most nervous I've been. I want her to think that I'm good.
Well, how did you get on the show? Did she remember you from
She
years
sent
past?
me an Instagram message.
Oh, nice.
I'll read you a bit. Hey. And then I said hi.
Formal start.
Yeah, and she said, I wanted to see if you would host a show I'm doing at Comedy Bar on July 29th. And then I all capsed, yeah. And she said, amazing. And then she said, I felt like you would be the best because, like, you used to be so supportive of me. And then she said, plus I hear you're amazing. And then I said in all caps, I was and am obsessed with you.
You can find her picture in magazines.
Yeah. And then the conversation just kept going on like that, me being like, you're a god that I pray to, and I would love to host your show. I will pay you.
I will pay you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. She's so funny.
So it's going to be July 29th?
Yeah, the Comedy Bar, 9:30. Yeah,
nice.
Everyone, like, come see me. I'm the best host in the biz. Just kidding. I am, though. But
You're so humble.
Yeah. So all the things, but you don't want to miss her. She's never in town. As I said, she's about to blow up, and it's gonna be so good. Oh, Frank, I'm just excited to watch it.
Sweet, you should be.
Yeah.
Can people get tickets now?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Do it.
Do it. So, what material are you working on now?
Oh God, it's getting real dark.
Ooh.
It is getting bleak. I don't know. I used to be like, fun time, Ashley. And now I'm just talking about like my ex-boyfriend who was murdered. I stopped doing jokes about being a burn victim for a long time, but then now I've got all these new ones.
You can't avoid material. If you think of the material, you got to use it.
Talking about my absent mother, my absent father, all the series of heartbreaks I've gone through. I don't know. It's just all very depressing, but fun.
Yeah.
You know, I put a fun spin on it and I say it with a smile, so you can't feel bad for me. I'm smiling.
Do you use comedy to work through things?
I don't know. I don't think I've worked through anything.
Well, you're on your way.
I'm on my way, I guess.
You're on your way. Yeah, I can think that somebody would be watching you and say, hey, she's willing to bare her soul and talk about these dark things. It might make things easier for other people, a way of healing,
guess so.
I hope.
Here's the thing. I don't think I'm that creative. So I can't write jokes about things I haven't directly experienced. Like, you know how people will have jokes about, like, how come there's 6 hot dogs but 8 buns? You know? Like, stuff I can't.
So you can eat 2 buns.
Yeah. Oh, my God. You just... Oh, man. That's... People have been trying to figure that out forever, and you just cracked that case.
And it doesn't even work like if you bought... How many packs would it take to equal out? 6 to 8. I don't know.
Equal it out with your mouth, you nerds.
Put that bread in your face. Dip it in something. All right. Are you ready to play some games?
Yeah, let's play some games.
All right. We'll be back right after this. We're back on the Welcome Mat. I'm your host, Matt Caldwell. Today I'm here with Ashley Moffatt.
Hi, I'm your guest.
Yeah. We're going to play Spoiled Movies.
Yeah.
That is where you give a movie review for a picture that you recently saw. Mm-hmm. And I understand that you just saw Baby Driver.
I just saw Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver. It's all the buzz. Everybody's talking about this movie. You got to get out and see this movie. Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
Have you seen the movie Baby Driver?
No, I have not.
You haven't? Oh my God. Okay, where do I even begin? Baby Driver. Okay, so Baby Driver stars Ansel Elgort. Everyone's Elgort.
He plays Baby.
He plays Baby.
Now,
He's
is it a
everyone's
physical
favorite.
baby? Because he is he looks like a teenager.
Yeah, so they CGI'd his face onto a baby's body.
That makes sense.
So he's mostly like a facial actor. He's just acting with his face.
Yeah. No arms, hands, legs, or anything.
No, he's just a face actor. I imagine he was just in some sort of booth somewhere, just doing face acting. But boy, does it work in this film, Baby Driver.
So, who would be the intended audience?
Babies. Babies.
Drivers.
Babies, drivers. Babies' parents. You got to be sure that the babies have their parents there.
Yeah. In a car seat.
You know what? Yeah. Everyone can enjoy this film. Everyone has to see this film. Maybe at the drive-in? Oh, I'm getting crazy.
Or the drive-thru.
Or the drive-thru. Just enjoy this film with your family, any loved ones, because this movie... Okay, so we got Ansel Elgort. He plays Baby. Strap in, because here comes the story. Put your seatbelt on and put it into drive. Yep. Baby Drive.
Spoiler alert.
Baby Driver. Okay, so, Baby. He doesn't have a driver's license. We know that. Yeah. It's hard to get a driver's license. Yep. I had to try 6 times. I have one now. He doesn't have a driver's license, but he has a friend, Griff. Griff is played by John Bernthal from...
Okay.
He was in Walking Dead.
Walking
Daredevil.
Dead.
Yeah.
The Punisher.
Yeah. He's playing someone else now, someone named Griff, and he's friends to Baby, who is a baby. And everybody looks at them when they're hanging out on the street like, is that guy's dad? Or like, what is this weird relationship? But it's just Baby and Griff. Now, the thing about Baby, okay, is he's actually like 20-something, but he is a baby.
Okay.
He's like physically a baby, but he's mentally in his 20s.
Okay, that's intelligent.
Yeah. It's just like, it's just one of the, there's always, you got to suspend your belief,
A real man-child.
Yeah, absolutely. So Griff is like, he's in his late 30s, 40s, but he's also like just a skis, and he professionally makes driver's licenses, like fake ones.
Good
like
quality profession.
Fake IDs, and Baby's like, I just want this fake ID to buy booze. But then he's got this driver's license. He's like, you know what? I could just drive. And his dad, Buddy, played by John Hamm. John Hamm, and his mom, Darling, played by Isa Gonzalez.
Yeah, one of those two names.
Yeah, one of those two names. She plays the mom, Darling. Darling, Buddy, and Baby. That's the family. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, that matches.
They got a car. It is a 2011 Ford Focus, chromed out, tinted windows, aftermarket taillights. Baby wants to drive this car.
Ooh.
And you know what? Baby can drive this car.
Baby
Anyways.
wants.
Yeah. Anyways, let me just cut to the chase.
Ooh, is it a car chase?
It's a car chase. Baby and Griff fall in love, and then they fuck in this car.
That seems graphic.
Yeah. I love the movie. Everybody should see the movie. There's so many fun things happening. We've got a character named Street Preacher, who is played by Morgan Brown, of course.
Yeah.
Of course it's played by Morgan Brown.
Yeah.
Of
Character actor, Morgan Brown.
Yeah. He does, it does have a musical aspect, as all my favorite films do.
So it's a good soundtrack.
Yeah. So we have the Street Preacher, but he preaches in song, and he sings about the dangers of baby driving, because he's trying to teach this baby, like, hey, you're not on the straight and narrow, you're on the sidewalk, you can't drive, you're a baby.
Okay. So he's like the moral compass of the story?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're watching this movie, driving along, boom, there's Kevin Spacey. He got into an accident with Kevin Spacey, who plays Doc. He's a doctor.
Oh, okay.
He plays Doc. He's a doctor. This baby gets into a horrific car accident. Griff is just beside himself. He calls Darling and Buddy and says, your baby's been in an accident. He's driving like a nut. And then Kevin Spacey, who's a doctor, is like, I'm also in this accident, but I'm a doctor and I have a duty to save this baby.
Yeah. Who was at fault?
It was for sure the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no denying that it was the baby. Kevin Spacey wasn't even in a car. The baby just hit him. He was like watering his grass. The baby just hit him. It was really messed up.
Yeah.
But he still like helped the baby. I don't know why there was so much damage to the car and the baby when he just hit a person.
Well, it is Kevin Spacey.
But it is Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Just a mountain of talent. And and then the movie just ends.
It just ends there?
It just ends.
With the baby. The baby survives.
The baby survives, and then he marries Doc.
Oh, marries Doc? Well, what happened to his relationship with Griff?
Griff is addicted to drugs.
Oh, okay. That's where they get you.
And
get you with the drugs.
He's pregnant with Darling.
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually making a brother for Baby. So.
Well, the circle of life.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
That is.
Yeah. Now, do you see any awards coming from this movie?
Oscars and Emmys.
Oscars and Emmys.
Yeah.
When it's aired on television, they get the television.
Yeah. In a few years.
In a few years.
The long game. They're playing the long game.
Long con.
Yeah.
Will they have to edit anything for TV or just put it out as
I
is?
hope not.
Ooh. Aired on Showtime.
It's a very sexy film.
Yeah. How many thumbs would you give it?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
All of the thumbs?
Yeah, I would.
All of the thumbs in this room?
Uh-huh. That's 4.
Oh, yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, do you see any notes about the directing? Do you think it's directed well and acted well?
Honestly, it was just sort of a slice of life movie. I feel like they could have just turned on the camera and these characters would be acting this way anyway. You know, like this was gonna happen anyway.
It's fate.
Yeah. The director, he wasn't in the driver's seat. He was in the passenger seat. These actors and these characters, it was just, they just made it happen. And I feel like even if it wasn't a movie, it would have happened anyways. And I'm so glad I got to see it.
Do you think if it wasn't a movie, it would be a book?
Yeah, it would be a book. I mean, this sort of thing happens every day. And I'm so glad that finally this story's being told.
Yeah. Is there room for a sequel? Another story?
Oof. Yes. I could watch this thing forever. I could watch this story unfold forever. I guess until the baby gets to college.
Yeah.
That's when things start to go sour. We've seen it time and time again.
Bad influences.
Saved by the Bell, the college years. Nobody wants that. Glee, that was fucked. So just like, as long as baby is still a baby, then I think there's so much story there. You know? Just filling his trunk with toys.
Yes.
Puking, and not from alcohol, just because he's a baby and he pukes. Falling asleep at the wheel, but it's adorable. You know, maybe he's got one of those sleepy time mobile. What are those things? He's got like a mobiles. Yeah.
And what would the horn sound like?
Just like a kid type track. And then and then also, you know, just looking to replace Griff, and he's sucking his thumb, driving around. But if he becomes a man, and it's really, I have no interest in it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that is the review of Baby Driver by Ashley Moffatt. Check it out. It's in theaters now.
Go see it.
We're back on the Welcome Mat with Ashley Moffatt.
Hi.
Hey, the next game we're going to play today is Disc Connections, where you tell a story or stories of people that you meet in your everyday life that you are repulsed by.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll start off with a banger. My best friend's new girlfriend.
Ooh.
Let me break this down. They met not 1 month ago. Okay. She lives in London. She's 38. If you can imagine that.
That's a nice age.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. As old as dust.
We should all be 38.
Not this one. I'm gonna be 24 forever.
Yeah.
So, and that is for sure how old I am.
Yeah, chronologically.
Yeah. So I met her. I was doing a Yucks gig in London, which is where this girl lives, and got a sick hotel room. And whenever I get a sick hotel room, my best friend comes with me, and we just party on cheap champagne.
Yeah, and go down to the pool.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we do all of that stuff.
The sauna.
Yeah. But then she's got this new girlfriend who she's only been on one date with.
In a month.
This was like a couple weeks ago. So it's been a month now.
Yeah.
A month's time has elapsed, but this was like 2 weeks ago. They had only been on one date up until that point. And then I get to London, party time. No, she scoots and goes to hang out with her new girlfriend. And then I go see my friend Sadie and her husband Donnie, and they're so old and boring, and they have a house, if you can imagine that, with a backyard
and a door and everything.
Yeah, and a fire pit. And so I'm out there hanging out at the fire pit, and then all of a sudden Sadie's husband comes out with a guitar because he's a white guy.
Yeah,
acoustic guitar. He didn't even ask. He just started.
He just assumed.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fire.
Yeah, and
I should probably bring a wooden instrument next to it.
Yeah, how do I react? You know, I just want to talk to Sadie, but I feel like I have to watch this man because it's his house and I'm drinking all of his alcohol.
You could talk to her through song.
Yeah. Anyway, the whole thing was a disaster, and then finally my best friend Kelly shows up with her new beau. And this, okay, all right. So she has already, like, claimed her territory. And the thing you need to know about Kelly and I is we're very much in love, and we very much will end up together. Ooh. This girl can sense that. She sees it. So she sits down, and I'm like, hello. And she's like, oh, so you're the comedian one, right? And I was like, yes, I'm the comedian and her best friend.
The comedian one.
Yeah. And so, like, she's just chatting with me, and I'm like, boring, boring, boring. You have a kid. Gross.
Is the music still going on?
Yeah.
What song is it? Do you remember?
Oh, man. Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Okay, that's a
It's like 13 minutes, Donnie. Cut it out.
Cooking meatloaf on the fire.
Yeah, frigate. And then they're talking to me about this new girl that I'm seeing. Just chatting, and then this girl who I've just met says, she sounds great. We like her.
Oh, the two.
Yeah, Sid, we like her as if there's some sort of couple. And guess what? 2 weeks later, they are a couple. It was Kelly's birthday this past weekend. This girl had Moet, the champagne. I don't know if it's Moet or Moet. I know it's expensive.
I feel like it can be both.
I think it's both.
It rhymes with poet.
Yeah. 2 bottles sent to her house. This chick drives a Land Rover. I don't know how. She works at the Gap. She drives a Land Rover.
Does she manage at the Gap?
No. I do know how. Her ex-wife was a surgeon, and they got a divorce. So she's got that surgeon money. Yeah. And she got a house and everything, but like in London. Ooh. And then she bought my friend a bicycle. Like a full-on, like, nice, like, you know those cool bicycles that people have? It's one. Yeah. It's one of those. Bought her a bicycle and is, like, posting on Instagram, my babe. And I think I'm just bitter because I miss my friend, and I want someone to buy me a bicycle. She seems like a nice girl. I miss my friend, and I want a bicycle.
You deserve a friend and a bike.
I deserve a friend and a bike, and I wish someone could just give me both.
You could have one of those 2-people bikes.
Yeah.
How do they work?
I don't know. Yeah. I've never been asked.
I've never been asked to bike on a 2-person. Can, like, one person still bike on a 2-bike?
I don't want to try. I think it'd be too depressing. It's like every time I go to Burger King by myself. Oh, which is all the time. I go to the movies by myself all the time. I went to Swiss Chalet at Dufferin Mall by myself the other day.
Yeah, I know that mall and that Swiss Chalet.
I got a summer feast.
What comes in a summer feast? What makes it summery?
Okay, so
nice summer chicken.
Chicken, fries, a bun, so the classics, right? And then a half a cob of corn.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to get a Toblerone and a coleslaw, but mine was forgotten, so boy did I remind that woman. And it was fine because it was alone, so I was like, am I supposed to get coleslaw? And she was like, I'll check. And I'm like, what? You should know.
Yeah.
You should know.
It's like, you can get coleslaw for anything there.
Yeah.
They just have that slaw just sitting around.
And then I got my coleslaw and I got my Toblerone, and I ate every speck of that meal by myself, and there were families around me.
Even the bones.
And I was by myself. And I just want a bike.
Having your summer feast.
Yeah. No one should feast alone.
Not in the summer. No. You can feast in the winter.
Oh.
What is the difference between the Swiss Chalet summer feast and the winter feast?
Instead of Toblerone, you get a Lindor pack, and then instead of a half corn, you get stuffing.
Oh, I enjoy that stuffing.
I do enjoy that stuffing. I prefer a winter to a summer feast.
Yes.
And whenever someone asks me, like, what's my favorite season? I always say winter. And it's not because of the weather. It's because of what's going on at Swiss Chalet. The feast.
Yeah, the winter. I prefer the spring.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the heat of the summer.
Right.
I don't like the cold of the winter.
Yeah.
And fall is just,
yeah, whatever.
Just weird.
You know what? I don't really care about seasons because I spend most of my time inside.
Yeah.
I never leave my apartment. Ever.
Except for today.
I'm in your apartment, and it's not. The temperature in here is nice.
Yeah, you think?
I do. Don't know. It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I'm worried about this summer when it gets really hot.
Isn't it now? Is it going to get hotter?
It's going to, we haven't had a day of 40 degrees yet.
Oh.
I don't believe we have yet. And it's going to come.
I've already got a rash, already. My jeans.
Jeans. You gotta get softer jeans.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just so hot, and then my pants stick to my legs, and then I'm walking down the street, and then all of a sudden, oh, you better keep walking to the burn unit, Ashley. You just rubbed 2 holes through your thighs. Woof. It's like elephant skin down there. It's so bad.
Like a baby elephant?
Yeah, no. Like a mean old elephant who's seen some stuff.
Yeah, they never forget. they don't forget. Those elephants. Have you ever been on an elephant? Or fed an elephant? Or seen an elephant in the life?
I don't think so, but part of me, that sounds familiar, but you might just be planting false memories into my head.
Yeah. You seen an elephant that you didn't like? Yeah. And then you're telling somebody tomorrow, hey, remember that elephant track we went on? Yeah.
That I'm so worried about false memories. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've actually ever done anything. Have we met?
No, just today. Any other weirdos that you've met?
One time a girl pushed me into a fire.
Oh.
That sucked.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. A lot of your stories of people you don't like involve being around fire.
Yeah, fire. You know what? Fire is the catalyst, and corn. I talked about corn earlier.
Fire and corn.
So the girl who pushed me in the fire, her name's Megan, and we all know a Megan. She's just hammered drunk.
How do you spell this, Megan? Because there's like 9 different ways.
There's an H in it.
Meghan.
Yeah. What a lunatic. So she was trying to push me into a pool. Didn't want to go in the pool. Bit of a struggle. She pushed me one more time. I fall backwards, land into a fire pit. Whoops. Roll out. And on top of that fire pit, big cauldron cooking corn. Cooking corn, boiling it all afternoon. I roll out, and then that cauldron tipped over and onto my body. And I'm like, Megan, wrong element. What a doozy. But again, corn. Do you know what the last time I had like a dental emergency?
Yeah.
Movie theater popcorn got stuck in my wisdom tooth hole. Yeah, popcorn. Got a submandibular abscess. All right, I woke up the next day, looked like John Goodman. I had to have a $900 emergency dentist appointment. Fuck corn.
That's one of the good Johns, though. John Goodman?
Yeah.
Take John Goodman over some of the other Johns out there.
I would. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's not dead, right?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
And another thing, he's not dead on Roseanne, too.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember the very last episode of Roseanne.
He was dying or something.
But, yeah, in the last episode of Roseanne, they, went back and she was writing a book. And Dan had actually died of a heart attack.
Oh, my God.
But for the reboot, apparently he's alive again.
Oh, phew.
I don't know if they're going to do, a book inside of a book. But there's something weird going on in Roseanne land.
Oh, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. You should do a review of Roseanne.
I don't know.
All right, that is Disconnections with Ashley Moffatt.
Cool.
Some of the people in her life she's not pleased about. We're back on the Welcome Mat with Ashley Moffatt.
Hi.
Hey, the third and final game that we're going to try today is Wikipodia.
Cool.
Now, I don't trust Wikipedia.
Me neither.
Yeah. Everything on there is a complete fabrication, and we're here to bring the real truth.
Phew.
So with Wikipedia, we open up a random article on Wikipedia, and we tell the truth.
Yeah.
The unfiltered, honest-to-God truth. So we're going to tell the truth today about the Writers Guild of Norway.
For a Writers Guild, they certainly did not write a lot.
No, there's only a four-line entry on the Writers Guild of Norway. And they are an association of Norwegian dramatists and playwrights. It was founded in 1938 to protect Norwegian playwrights' professional and economic interests. In 2007, the association had around 250 members.
Dramatists. They love drama.
Yes.
And that's why they killed John Benet Ramsey.
I think the truth is finally exposed.
I think that I just even looking at this Wikipedia entry is disgusting, and they are hiding something. They're hiding something, and it is JonBenet Ramsey's murder, and I think that they are responsible for chemtrails. I don't even know what chemtrails are.
No, it sounds like it might be a smoothie drink. Yep.
I know it's not good.
Yeah, or maybe like a yogurt or an ice cream.
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's chemtrails. I could see that being a flavor released and eaten.
Yeah.
Both released and eaten. So there's a weird looking building here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's their offices.
Reportedly in Norway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Norway has buildings.
Yeah.
That's a bit ridiculous to believe.
If it's in Norway, how do they have a photo of it?
Yeah. Like they have photography.
How do they have...
In Norway.
Okay.
In Oslo?
Yeah.
Oslo,
Norway?
That's not a place.
That was...
The only Norwegian I respect is the guy from the Muppets.
Yeah, he's okay.
No, he's Swedish.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, that's basically the same thing.
I mean, who cares at this point? They're all awful except for him. I like the band. What's that band?
Electric Mayhem?
No. Take on me.
Take me on.
Aha is from Norway.
Are they?
They are.
Ah.
Ha.
But I bet you their Wikipedia page is a complete lie.
I'll bet it is.
Yeah. So in 2007, it said that this association had 250 members.
Okay, this building has more than 250 windows.
I know.
If they only have 250 members, why do they need such a big building in Norway? I say no way.
No way.
Norway is this
no
real.
way.
Why 250 members? We could fit 250 people in this basement. Why do they need that building?
What's really going on inside those brick walls?
I don't know.
Yeah, you mentioned a murder conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Eyes Wide Shut?
I watched it, but I didn't open my eyes.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Was that the one with the raining frogs?
Yeah.
Or was that Magnolia?
All of it.
All of those things?
Yeah. What is going on in that big red building? And
I bet you they got photocopiers in there.
Yeah. For what?
Yeah.
Making driver's licenses for babies? Probably.
Yeah, probably. Big frauds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is a playwright anyway?
Is that like a playwright?
Yeah.
Playwright. Like a playtime referee?
Yes.
Like playwright kids?
Playwright. Children.
No.
Or
someone
you wind up like JonBenet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we kill.
Yep.
Kids.
That's like the underlying thing that they say. They really say playwright, but underline with murder.
I'd kill you.
Yeah. I'd playwright. And then they get in close and whisper. I'll kill you.
I'll kill you. I'll make people think it was your parents.
Yep.
There'll
be a whole thing about it.
There's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah, a thing. There'll be a movie about it.
Yeah, a Netflix.
Yeah.
Something.
All the tabloids will tell you who really did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was us.
Yep. The Writers Guild of Norway.
Mm-hmm.
Norwal. Isn't that...
Case closed.
Yeah, so the Writers Guild of Norway, maybe they created like the Norwal beast, and then that beast is what does their dirty work.
Yep.
Swam up. Where was JonBenet killed? Was it a coastal town?
It was Colorado.
Colorado. So yeah, on the coast.
Yeah.
On the coast. The coast of Colorado.
Yeah.
Next to the ocean.
Yeah.
The Atlantic.
Yep.
Yep. The Norwal's coming in there.
And that's why the building's so big. They gotta fit Norwals.
Norwals. That's why it has so many Norwals.
Yeah.
Yes, and Norwindows. So the Writers Guild of Norway, we are on to you and what you're really up to with your murder conspiracies. 1938 is when it was established. And I don't trust that year.
That's not a good year.
I don't trust that year one bit.
That's a bad year, though, isn't it, for real?
Yeah.
That's like Hitler time?
Yeah, well, that's right before, because the Second World War started in 39.
So they started it.
They planted the seeds that turned out to be the Writers Guild.
Look at this red brick building. Do you know who did painting?
Yeah?
Hitler.
Hitler.
Painted that building.
And he loved drama.
He loved drama. This building is painted, and who else but the Hitler could have done it?
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Painted. And it has chimneys, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he is partial to a chimney.
Yep.
Ugh, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he is one of the worst.
I hate that guy.
Imagine being the worst guy in history.
I can't. I'm dope.
Yeah.
But, man, if I could get my hands on that dude, forget it.
What if you could get your feet on him?
Oh, even worse. Watch out, buddy.
Yeah, watch out. Hitler, of course, is the only Wikipedia article that is 100% correct.
Yeah, he did all of that.
He did all of that shit.
Yeah.
All right, that is Wikipodia. What is really going on in the Writers Guild of Norway? They are conspiracists, they are murderers, and they have a team of narwhals. So, Ashley, I want to say thanks a lot for being on the Welcome Matt podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun having you here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, July 29th, you got your show at the Comedy Bar.
I do.
Yeah, so check it out there.